What's up, man? What's up, man? Well, it's as simple as this. Giannis is facing a playoff suspension. It shocked the world because we don't know what Mo Wagner did. This is the biggest. All he did was take a charge from what we saw. Giannis didn't like it. And when he walked up on there, he headbutted my man. I mean, deliberate headbutt. Boom! And then he reading his lips. Don't walk up on me. Don't walk up on me. And I'm like, man, Giannis been hitting them weights too hard. Some in that NBA protein package. But the truth of the matter is, he's going to get one game. A game he wasn't going to play in. Why? Because the NBA, the National Basketball Association, cannot have their bread and butter not open the playoffs. Giannis could have popped somebody. Be like, I just pop him, man. He's only a 22. He'll live. He'd be like, hey, man, you can't be doing that. That's a crime. I know. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I lost my head. I'm good now. Giannis is a Sagittarius, that what? There you go. There you go. Makes all of the sense in the world to me. Peace to the gods, the earths, the universe, the sun, moon, and stars. Well, the league is, it's a lot of stuff cooking in the Lakers office. A lot of people are upset and don't want to go down the road, but somebody is playing a lot of chess over there and they're pulling a lot of strings. The next season Lakers will not be what you see today. John, that was the worst thing you could have ever said was let's go Lakers. How could you root for an inferior team like that? They proved they proved without the lights and camera and promotional show what they were. Dude, don't realize is that we went live already with this title way before they made the announcement. And what they did was mess up the live stream. So therefore, we had to go live again. Don't forget to hit the like button, people. That's free. You can support this page by hitting up the Cash App. Carcino's the name on the Cash App. Karceno. Shouts out to Xavier. I saw you. Sign up for the Patreon. Yeah, that Patreon probably gonna put me out of business. Gosh, that last one I just did, I didn't even pin it at the top. And it's funny that the Laker fans are thanking me for the post. Boy, Jenny, dirty little Jenny. Hey, dirty little Jenny bus. Everybody want to ride the bus. Giannis is the type of player that they have been gearing up for the NBA Finals. Should that have been a one-game suspension? No. That was a flagrant, a deliberate foul. That's a 2-game suspension tops. So now it's only 1 game left in the regular season, which he wasn't going to play anyway because it didn't make no sense for him to play. So he was going to sit out that game no matter what. But now, does this taint his MVP? He's supposed to get his award for most valuable player. Does this hurt his chances of getting the award now? Now that they've seen evil. Oh, if everybody's seen the Patreon, they already know what's going on with Jenny. But they ain't know all that. I thought I did a tasteful piece. Giannis has become way more chippy this season. This isn't the first time. Giannis done got in a lot of people's faces, has challenged a lot of people, and he's playing with a chip on his shoulder. Giannis feels that a lot of the NBA players, not some, a lot, are intentionally trying to hurt him. They take cheap shots at him. Well, Giannis is a big kid. You know, he's the type that he's a kid. He likes to have fun, play video games. He's not from this country, so he doesn't get caught up in all the jealousy and envy that everybody else does. He just has fun. He's unattached from the other realities of everybody else, you know. He don't go to strip clubs, really. He likes to spend time with his family, play with his kids. He's got his wife. He's cool. So he don't really do the things that everybody else doing. So they look at him as like the oddball. He spends time with his family, you know. And have you noticed those guys are more successful? You look at Russell Westbrook, spend time with the fam. Then you got Kawhi, you got Giannis, 2 family men, you know. They ain't really caring about the superstar light. Let me tell you what the NBA did. Let me tell you what the National Basketball Association did. Because they lose money and interest when someone They lose money and interest when someone doesn't James is a bad boy. James is the type people could do it. Look at Mike. Mike was married, banging all these hoes, smoking stogies, drinking yak, smoking stogies, and going out there putting up 55, 60. Some people it's just in their DNA. But you wouldn't give that recipe to nobody else. John is really adamant about this Lakers. Mm-hmm. I had a lot of things that was different. No, Nicholas, it's a 1-game suspension. It should have been a playoff suspension of 1 game, but they couldn't risk it. They would be like fools to do what they're supposed to do in this situation. Now, you've seen guys get 2-game suspensions for an initial intentional flagrant foul or flagrant 2. But I knew this would be the outcome. Suspend him for a game that he isn't going to play anyway. And we move on. Yeah. Like Shannon Sharp said, Abdullah the Butcher. It's like, Skip, who we think he is? Abdullah the Butcher? I cracked up. Well, Stebby, LeBron put them all there. So for all the people who are on the Patreon that's in this live chat right now, have you been getting your notifications on Patreon every time I post something? Okay. Well, it all depends. If you're not a VIP member, you don't get everything I post. But most of the people there. All right, Mr. Casey. All right, Latif. So you seen, Latif, the last thing that should have posted was the Jenny bus situation. Did y'all got the info on the 76ers cheerleader, right? And then for free, I just put up the Troy Ave Joe Budden video so y'all can see it because it's hilarious. So y'all had 3 things pop up today. I mean, Alex is a guy, man, who had his leg destroyed. KC, you a fool. Dame Lillard responded because he's been getting disrespected his entire career. When he never made the All-Star game all those years, when he felt like, man, I'm better and I'm doing all this, why am I not an All-Star? And he's like, well, your team ain't winning, Dame. So he cried and complained, and then somebody got hurt, and he became the alternate and got on the All-Star team. So he's been crying to be seen. So this was it. When you're crying to be seen or taken seriously or noticed, these are the situations you go through. Well, according to actual facts, Dame Lillard turned down that like a year ago. That's public knowledge. But that's factual. Yeah, he turned down the opportunity to go to a super team to re-sign with the Trailblazers. If he'd have joined LeBron, right? If he'd have joined LeBron or anybody else and won a championship, would they be talking about Dame? Nope. Look at the hell Kevin Durant went through when he won 2 championships, and clearly was the best player on the planet. That's right. The NBA is going to protect Giannis. They want Giannis to go out the East. I told you, Casey. Umbrella Academy. Ooh, she is fine. Let me get myself up in this stuff.